Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm gonna be doing another conspiracy theory. So this one's gonna be a movie theory, and basically it's gonna go with the X-Men and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And basically, does the MCU, does the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the X-Men universe, are they the same universe? Basically the Marvel Cinematic Universe, X-Men universe, shared universe combined theory. So yeah, basically, how does this come about? Basically, it's a small theory. It doesn't really have a lot of evidence behind it, but it's just a fun theory. And basically, it's due to Days of Future Past. So yeah, basically, in Days of Future, and it only goes with one character, and that is Quicksilver. Quicksilver is really the only thing gluing this whole theory together. So this is how it's gonna go. Basically, in Days of Future Past, at the beginning of Days of Future Past, we saw a 30-something-year-old Quicksilver. We saw how he was and whatnot. Um, okay. We have Wolverine, and he goes back in time, and we see Quicksilver as a teenager, maybe early 20s at most. So yeah, and basically we don't see him and after maybe halfway through the movie, we don't see him again until like the end of the movie, where we see him for like a split second. And then we don't see Quicksilver again. We don't see him in present day. We don't see him at all. So yeah, and now in Avengers Age of Ultron, we are gonna get Quicksilver, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson. And the other one was I forgot who portrayed him. Evan Peters, I believe. Yeah, Evan Peters, I believe, portrayed him in X-Men Days of Future Past. And now we have Aaron Taylor Johnson, who's gonna portray Quicksilver, and we already see how he looks like in the trailer. So how does this all make sense? Basically, the theory is that the Quicksilver from Days of Future Past is the same Quicksilver from the Avengers Cinematic Universe. So how does that make sense? Basically, if you guys remember, as I said before, at the beginning of X-Men Days of Future Past, we saw Quicksilver, and he looked kind of like Evan Peters, whatever. But due to the fact that he had it's kind of like the ripple effect or the butterfly effect, that if something happens, that's going to change the fate of something else. Like we kind of saw that in X-Men Days of Future Past. After they stopped Mystique from killing the president, the future was all right. There was no X-Men extermination program or anything. So yeah, it basically goes like that. And similar, due to the fact that the Quicksilver from X-Men Days of Future Past, due to the fact that he had a different experience, his appearance changed. Basically, that's how it is. His appearance, for whatever reason, changed, and now he is the Quicksilver in Avengers Age of Ultron. Also to point out, Quicksilver is thus far the only character that any studio has been able to compromise on, to share between them. The only other one that kind of seems like it is Spider-Man, but that's kind of in a gray area. But Quicksilver is confirmed because he is in the X-Men universe, and now he's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So yeah, I mean, is this a believable theory? I don't think so. I don't really think so. But it's just a fun theory. It's a fun small theory. And it's it's a stupid fun theory. Is it possible? I mean, I just don't see. I just don't see the Quicksilver being convinced by a robot to try to take out the Avengers, considering that he himself was almost taken out by a robot. Even in the 60s, he was almost taken out by a robot. So it doesn't really make sense. But again, it's just a fun theory, and that's really all there is to it. So yeah, basically basically the Marvel Cinematic Universe, X-Men Cinematic Universe, shared universe theory. That's my thoughts on it. I don't think it's possible. It's a fun theory. So yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if I already subscribe. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. So definitely do stay tuned for that. Aside from that, like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.